Hi, I'm Cathryn Cofell, and I'm going to read 3 poems from my book, Stick Figure with Skirt. This was the winner of the 2019 Main Street Rag Poetry Book Award. The poems in the book are loosely based on the theme of work. So the first poem I've chosen to read is Cord Management. When your office is a Piggly Wiggly bag, headphones tangle with charger, tangle with hairbrush, in with pens and clips since the latter slip from corner office to carry-on. Apple makes a pocket-sized computer, but a charger as thick as a cocaine brick. Our insatiable need to power up. A mother who carries her baby in the womb endlessly powers up without plugging in. Old wives say an umbilical cord can wrap a baby's neck if the mother steps over a tangle of rope, which is nonsense. But still, my pregnant friend refused to walk her dog and peed in Drano to predict her baby's sex by the color of the water, blue, meaning boy. Our boy came fully clothed, little blue pants and wool socks, matching blue cap, an umbilical grip on a sip cup. My own grip slick from this international labor of love and 104 degrees in the shade. He was clearly overdressed and soaked with terror, but this, they said, was custom, a proper accord for first touch. Now this kid is 17 and hot for music, is 24/7 percussive click and chord, C to G, arpeggio to tone cluster, marimba to timpani to snare and back. He practices the art of perfect pitch, asks me to strike a note in my throat while he tries to find it with one touch. When he nails it, I vibrate from my core, meaning central part, as in the heart of an apple, the tether and seeds. The next poem I'm going to read is called The Day Her Speech Was Slurred. And it's not so much a poem about work, as in the work we get paid to do, but sometimes the work of living, sometimes the work of dying. The day her speech was slurred. An emergency room doctor scheduled a CAT scan, and then an MRI. And then she was admitted. And then she swallowed steroids. And then a patch of scalp was shaved. And then they carved that pumpkin patch. And then they scooped the rotten pulp. And then they stitched the lid back on. And then speech became church. And then green eyes, gray confession. And then she unraveled. And then they opened her skull again. And then they siphoned the burning fuel out. And then they stitched again a temporary hem, and then her step was Frankenstein. And then her left eye moved to Hayward, and then they opened her skull again. And then they stopped the riot with a fire hose. And then her brain became Chernobyl. And then her insides out. And then she slept. And then her insides out. And then we lit her up like a drive-in theater, and then she performed a 1-act play in 4 acts. And then she undressed each night into a red giant, and then talk became Morse code. And then she held me like a baby. And then I washed her like fine china. And then I cradled her like a baby. And then the speak of Quakers. And then the rain on her quilted body. And then the drought. And then my final poem is based on a poem loosely based on a format of Dorothy Baressi's. And the name of the poem is Career, My Third Attempt Failed. Career, my third attempt failed. My life and lively, my walking stick, wounded hobble flop, my ROI DOA. Career, my 24/7, my hook, my ladder, my smoke signal, my vestibule of flame. Career, my shapewear gasp, my hose, my manicure, my paper cut and white slip pink, my sweet night flung by insomnia, don't you boss me, don't you wolf whistle, my beating breast and morning migraine. Career, my Bermuda. Career, my armored car, my Trojan horse, cool hand Luke, opus magnanimous. Career, my fixer upper basement bungalow, my earthquake and aftermath. This, my resume a go-go. This what now? Where now? Flim, flam, oh ram. Thank you.